Ladies and gentlemen, step into the dusty, sun-baked streets of a forgotten town for a captivating exploration. The stellar cast of Bad Day at Black Rock, 1955, icons of tension and truth. This isn't merely a film, it's a top masterpiece of American cinema, a neo-Western film noir that packs a punch in just 81 minutes, exposing the underbelly of post-war prejudice and small-town secrets. Directed by the acclaimed John Sturges and released on January 7, 1955, by MGM, Bad Day at Black Rock follows a one-armed war veteran arriving by train in the isolated desert hamlet of Black Rock, only to uncover a web of racism, murder, and cover-up tied to the Japanese-American internment during World War II. Shot in vivid cinemascope and color against the stark landscapes of Lone Pine, California, the film was a critical and commercial success, earning nominations for 3 Academy Awards: Best Actor for Spencer Tracy, Best Director for Sturges, and Best Screenplay for Millard Kaufman. It also won Best Actor for Tracy at the Cannes Film Festival, and has since been preserved in the National Film Registry in 2005 for its cultural, historical, and aesthetic significance. Based on Howard Breslin's short story Bad Time at Honda, the screenplay boldly tackled themes of justice, moral courage, and anti-Japanese sentiment in the wake of Pearl Harbor, making it a bold statement for its era. But what elevates this thriller to legendary status is its powerhouse ensemble, a roster of 10 prominent actors whose performances crackle with intensity, turning a simple plot into a riveting character study. In this deep dive, we'll spotlight Spencer Tracy, Robert Ryan, Anne Francis, Dean Jagger, Walter Brennan, John Ericson, Ernest Borgnine, Lee Marvin, Russell Collins, and Walter Sand. For each, we'll uncover their backgrounds, ages during the 1955 release, iconic roles in the film, notable awards, career highlights, what they brought to the set back then, and their enduring legacies in 2025. These stars didn't just perform, they embodied the film's simmering suspense, with behind-the-scenes tales of Sturges' efficient directing wrapping in just 19 days, and the cast's commitment to authenticity, including Tracy's insistence on realism despite his health issues. From Tracy's stoic heroism to the villain's chilling menace, they crafted a narrative that critiques American ideals while delivering edge-of-your-seat drama. So board the train to Black Rock and let's meet the talents who made a Bad Day unforgettable. We begin with the film's unyielding anchor. Spencer Tracy, born April 5, 1900, died June 10, 1967, aged 55 in 1955. Role: John J. McCready, the mysterious one-armed veteran who arrives in Black Rock to deliver a medal, unraveling the town's guilty secret with quiet determination and moral fortitude. Notable awards: nominated for Academy Award for Best Actor for this role. Won Best Actor at Cannes Film Festival 1955. Overall, 2 Oscars for Best Actor: Captain's Courageous 1937, Boys Town 1938, 9 nominations total. BAFTA Awards, Golden Globes, and Honorary Academy Award in 1985 posthumous. Career highlights: over 70 films including classics like Adam's Rib 1949, Father of the Bride 1950, Inherit the Wind 1960, and Guess Who's Coming to Dinner 1967 opposite Katharine Hepburn, his longtime partner. Known for naturalist acting style and collaborations with directors like Stanley Kramer and John Sturges. A WWII supporter, Tracy's career spanned from stage to screen, earning him the title of one of Hollywood's greatest actors. In 1955, Tracy's performance as the stoic McCready was a masterclass in understated power, using his real-life health struggles, including a weakened arm from illness, to enhance the character's vulnerability. Anecdotes recall his clashes with producer Dor Sherry over script changes, but his commitment shone through in the film's tight 19-day shoot in the Mojave Desert heat. Critics praised his grim determination, and though he lost the Oscar to co-star Ernest Borgnine for Marty, Tracy's role cemented his status as a moral compass in cinema. Legacy: in 2025, though gone for nearly 60 years, Tracy's films remain staples in acting classes and retrospectives. His partnership with Hepburn inspires biographies and biopics. As he once said, "Acting is not an important job, but good acting is," a philosophy that defines his enduring influence as cinema's conscience. Robert Ryan, born November 11, 1909, died July 11, 1973, aged 46 in 1955. Role: Reno Smith, the town's domineering rancher and de facto leader who orchestrates the cover-up, exuding menacing authority and racial bigotry as the film's primary antagonist. Notable awards: Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor in Crossfire 1947, BAFTA nomination for The Dirty Dozen 1967, National Board of Review Award. Career highlights: over 70 films specializing in tough, complex villains in noirs like The Setup 1949 and On Dangerous Ground 1951, westerns like The Naked Spur 1953, and war films like The Dirty Dozen 1967 and The Wild Bunch 1969. A Dartmouth graduate and WWII Marine, Ryan was also a civil rights activist, co-founding the Hollywood chapter of SANE. Ryan's chilling portrayal of Smith's suave evil added psychological depth. Known for his intense preparation, he drew from real-life bigots to fuel the role, clashing perfectly with Tracy's heroism in key confrontations. Production stories highlight his professionalism amid the desert conditions, contributing to the film's tense atmosphere. Legacy: in 2025, Ryan's nuanced antiheroes influence modern actors. His activism is celebrated in documentaries. "I didn't want to play the hero all the time," he reflected, a mindset that made him Hollywood's premier villain with a conscience. Anne Francis, born September 16, 1930, died January 2, 2011, aged 25 in 1955. Role: Liz Worth, the garage owner and one of the few women in town, torn between loyalty to her brother and a flicker of conscience, providing a glimpse of vulnerability in the male-dominated narrative. Notable awards: Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Television Series for Honey West 1966, Emmy nomination for the same, Hollywood Walk of Fame star in 1960. Career highlights: iconic as Altera in Forbidden Planet 1956, starred in the groundbreaking TV series Honey West 1965-1966 as the first female private detective. Over 100 credits including Blackboard Jungle 1955, The Twilight Zone episodes and later roles in Burke's Law. Began as a child model and Broadway actress. At a young age, Francis brought poise and subtle rebellion to Liz. Anecdotes include her enduring the harsh Lone Pine locations, adding a layer of realism to her character's isolation. Her performance stood out in a male-heavy cast, hinting at her future as a trailblazer for strong women on screen. Legacy: in 2025, Francis is remembered as a sci-fi and TV pioneer. Her Honey West role inspires female-led shows. "I was always the independent type," she said, a trait that defines her groundbreaking career. Dean Jagger, born November 7, 1903, died February 5, 1991, aged 52 in 1955. Role: Tim Horn, the alcoholic, spineless sheriff who initially cowers to Smith but finds a spark of redemption, symbolizing the town's moral decay. Notable awards: Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor in 12 O'Clock High 1949, Golden Boot Award for Western contributions. Career highlights: over 140 films and TV shows including Brigham Young 1940, White Christmas 1954 as General Waverly, King Creole 1958 with Elvis Presley and Elmer Gantry 1960, transition to TV with Mr. Novak 1963-1965. Jagger's nuanced depiction of Horn's cowardice turning to courage added depth. Known for authoritative roles, he relished the character's arc during the quick shoot. Legacy: in 2025, Jagger's versatile supporting work endures in classics. His Oscar win highlights a career of reliable excellence. Walter Brennan, born July 25, 1894, died September 21, 1974, aged 61 in 1955. Role: Doc Velly, the wise, outspoken doctor and undertaker who allies with Macready, injecting humor and integrity into the resistance against the town's tyrants. Notable awards: 3 Academy Awards for Best Supporting Actor, Come and Get It 1936, Kentucky 1938, The Westerner 1940, a record Golden Globe for The Real McCoys. Career highlights: over 200 films including My Darling Clementine 1946, Rio Bravo 1959, starred in TV's The Real McCoys 1957-1963 as Grandpa Amos, known for eccentric, folksy characters. Brennan's lively performance provided levity. His 3 Oscars lent prestige, and anecdotes recall his ad-libbing enhancing scenes. Legacy: in 2025, Brennan's record stands. His roles embody the quirky soul of American cinema. John Ericson, born September 25, 1926, died May 3, 2020, aged 29 in 1955. Role: Pete Worth, the hotel proprietor and Liz's brother, complicit in the conspiracy but showing hints of unease. Notable awards: Hollywood Walk of Fame star. Career highlights: over 100 credits including Honey West 1965-1966, as Sam Bolt opposite Anne Francis, Bedknobs and Broomsticks 1971, trained at American Academy of Dramatic Arts with Grace Kelly. Ericson's intense portrayal added to the town's menace. Early in his career, it showcased his potential. Legacy in 2025, remembered for TV work, his long life 93 marks a durable career. Ernest Borgnine, born January 24, 1917, died July 8, 2012, aged 38 in 1955. Role: Coley Trimble, the brutish bully enforcing Smith's will, providing physical threat and comic menace. Notable awards: Academy Award for Best Actor in Marty 1955, Golden Globes, BAFTA, Emmy nomination at 92 for ER. Career highlights: over 200 credits including From Here to Eternity 1953, McHale's Navy 1962-1966, The Dirty Dozen 1967, SpongeBob voice. Borgnine's role complemented his Oscar-winning Marty year, his tough guy persona shone. Legacy in 2025, beloved for longevity and versatility, his Oscar upset over Tracy is legendary. Lee Marvin, born February 19, 1924, died August 29, 1987, aged 31 in 1955. Role: Hector David, Trimble's sadistic partner in crime, exuding cold intimidation. Notable awards: Academy Award for Best Actor in Cat Ballou 1965, BAFTA, Golden Globe. Career highlights: The Dirty Dozen 1967, Point Blank 1967, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance 1962, WWII Marine veteran with Purple Heart. Marvin's early villain role foreshadowed his stardom. His military background added authenticity. Legacy in 2025, icon of tough cinema, his war heroism enhances his legacy. Russell Collins, born October 11, 1897, died November 14, 1965, aged 58 in 1955. Role: Mr. Hastings, the fearful telegraph operator caught in the web. Notable awards: none major but acclaimed stage work. Career highlights: over 40 films including Fail Safe 1964, The Enemy Below 1957, extensive Broadway career. Collins' nervous performance heightened suspense. Legacy in 2025, valued character actor in mid-century films. Walter Sand, born July 9, 1906, died November 22, 1971, aged 49 in 1955. Role: Sam the diner owner complicit in silence. Notable awards: none major. Career highlights: over 200 credits including To Have and Have Not 1944, The Rifleman TV, musical background. Sand's supporting role added to the town's ensemble. Legacy in 2025, prolific everyman in classics. And there we have it, our intense journey through the 10 stellar cast members of Bad Day at Black Rock, whose talents transformed a desert town into a mirror of America's soul. From Tracy's unyielding justice to the villain's chilling complicity, they crafted a film that confronts bigotry with unflinching honesty, its messages resonating stronger in 2025 amid ongoing discussions of equity and truth. This 1955 gem, with its efficient storytelling and powerhouse performances, reminds us that one person can challenge a system's silence. Though most have departed, their legacies thrive in streaming revivals, film studies, and the hearts of cinephiles who see echoes in modern thrillers. Thank you for enduring this bad day with me. If a role or actor struck you, share below, like, subscribe, and revisit the film. It's a good day for timeless cinema. Until next, stand tall against the odds.